speaker's view.
Okay, anyway, I started to record, so Christina, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so hello everyone, I'm Dr. Christina Yan Zhang. I'm the CEO and founder of Metaverse Institute and also chairing the working group on international partnership. So thank you so much for joining us today. And I will firstly introduce some of our distinguished members from the executive board to all of you. So today, do you want to give a brief introduction to everyone?
Thank you, Christina. Hi to everybody. Yes, I'm a vice chair of the WMC. Mainly, I'm engaged in blockchain space. I'm director of a blockchain company providing blockchain infrastructure. But in last few years, I'm also engaging a lot with solutions related to XR and Metaverse. So together with our colleagues, we established the organization last year, and I'm really happy to see all of you collaborating on this topic.
Thank you so much today. Nana, do you want to say something about you and the great work you're doing? I think you are muted. We can't really hear you.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Hello and good morning to everybody. I'm Nena Ducuzo. I work at the Ministry of Economy. I work in the field of blockchain and other advanced digital technologies. I'm also active within many associations, European Blockchain Partnership, INADVA, also a founding member of World Metaverse Council. And I will try to help with this group as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Daniel, do you want to have a go?
Hi, I'm Daniel Ryan. I'm the Chief Metaverse Officer of Ocean Fall Blockchain.
Very small, yes.
And I consult with other companies to do Metaverse buildings and projects. Right now, my task is to help with the interoperability of the Metaverse with everyone else that's part of the work group. And I'm very happy and pleased to be part of the council. Thank you.
Thank you. Alexandra, do you want to introduce yourself to everyone?
Well, I just want to say hello to everyone. Most of you I already know. I'm World Metaverse Council Secretary. So if someone's spamming me with mails, that might be me. So hello, everyone. Welcome to this meeting and welcome once again to World Metaverse Council.
Thank you. Could we have Professor Melton Harry Burberry to introduce herself, please?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
This is Melton Harry. I'm an educational technologist, and I'm working on energy research as well. I am working at the University of Ankara, capital city of Turkey.
Can please everybody mute yourself? Thank you.
Sorry. I'm also the founding leader of Learning and Teaching Innovation Research and Development Group of Turkey. It's an international group. I'm the educational chair of WMC. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you.
Melton, if you can fix your microphone, we hardly hear you anything. So for the next speaker that will have, try to get some better microphone. Thank you. Christina.
My pleasure.
We don't hear you, Christina.
Hello, could we have Clement to introduce yourself? Clement, are you there? Or maybe later you can introduce yourself. Okay, let's see. Who else have we got from the executive team here?
Sorry, I'm here. I was just unmuting myself. Hey guys, I'm Clement. I'm one of the founding members of World Metaverse Council and also the head of Accelerator. and I'm here, you know, because of strategic partnerships, and partnerships will be in correlation with our accelerator. So that's why I want to hear you out.
Thank you so much for joining us. Today, do you think we have other exec team members here that we can ask them to introduce ourselves?
Well, I don't see them among the participants, but if they are, please speak. No, they are not.
Okay, that's fine. So let me give you guys a little bit introduction about what the group is planning to do. So the draft mission of the working group is really to proactively lead the international partnership development for the Council, and our initial focus and priority will be to do with UN government agencies, national governments, big corporates, academic institutions, and other strategic partnerships. So this is what we plan to do. So I want to open the floor for each of the key members who are joining the meeting today to quickly introduce themselves, so we get to know you a little bit more. So if you can use the format, your full name, your institution, the country you're based in, and your interest and the area of contribution you want to make for this working group, that would be great. So could we have a show of hands who would like to kick off? Yes, Ryan, would you like to start?
Hi everyone, my name is Ryan. I'm just dialing in from New Zealand. And yes, I've been in the metaverse blockchain space for a little while now. I run my own consulting company, my wife and I, Johnson & Hunt Consulting. And I hope to contribute to the group by using my connections within the New Zealand blockchain industry and lots of big companies and universities and government to hopefully advance the aims of the World Metaverse Council. Very excited to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome. Who would like to go next? Zishan, I think you raised your hand previously. Did you?
Okay, first off, thank you very much. My name is Zishan. I'm dialing in right now from Pakistan, but I commute between UK, UAE and Pakistan a lot. I've got like business portfolio in all three countries. The reason I'm here today, because I was assisting Clement in the accelerator program as well, and I'm already working in the stealth mode in Pakistan. We are building together like more of an online incubator where all the industry experts, so Web 2.0, 3.0, academia are coming together to help and build like an ecosystem within Pakistan, which is actually quite parallel to what government is doing. Since they did not deliver, we are trying to take everything in our hand. And in this past week alone, since we last met on the accelerator thing, I think I've got like about 55 CEOs already signed up onto the thing. So we have got like a big revolution. It's still in a stealth mode going in Pakistan, and henceforth I'm here.
That's wonderful. I think you will have a really productive discussion with our chair for the WMC accelerator afterwards. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. So everything is based on SDGs. So UN is already in contact, at least locally.
That's wonderful. Maybe we can also talking about how to loop you in to develop like a partnership with different UN agencies. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, who would like to go next? Okay.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Can you hear
sorry.
me? Okay.
Yeah. Diana, do you want to go first, and then we can have
Yes, okay, if I may. Hi, everyone. I've met a lot of you in the working group of regulation. I'm Diana from Hungary. I'm a lawyer. I'm leading my own law firm for more than 15 years now. I have experience in business law and in data privacy and IT law, so it was a natural evolvement for me to ship into blockchain and crypto. And I'm working in blockchain and crypto regulation for 4 or 5 years now, because I'm the member of the Hungarian Blockchain Association, and we are the designated team, the collaborating team of the Hungarian government. So I have experience in this field. And currently I'm doing my master's in cultural anthropology and writing my thesis about metaverse. So it's an intersection of interests for me. So from a legal point of view and a social science point of view, I'm here. So I hope I can contribute to this working group as well.
That's wonderful. Maybe we can loop you into our chair for regulations and policy, Loretta. And also we can talk about collaboration with Hungarian government, which I think you will play a very instrumental role. Thank you.
Okay, yes, I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you. So Opiko, do you want to make a start?
Okay, good morning, everyone. It's morning from here. I'm Obi Kechima from Nigeria, West Africa. My organization is Immersive Tech Africa, where I am the Emerging Technology and Strategy Lead. Emerging Tech Africa is a non-profit. We are aimed at democratizing metaverse use and fostering its adoption amongst Africans, particularly in the EdTech, for arts and cultural and heritage purposes, for learning and research, and of course for adoption for everyday use. Over the past 2 years, we've had several programs. We've had a boot camp last year and several events with the French Institute here in Nigeria. We've had several initiatives with FECTA, with Institute Francais, and quite a lot of other multinationals and international organizations in Nigeria particularly. And this year we're expanding our reach across Africa. You can find the details. I will send the details in the comment section. Our aim at Metaverse, at Immersive Tech Africa, is to expand the Metaverse use for Africans starting from sub-Saharan Africa. From what we've done over the years, we've established a number of connections and contacts with local authorities, governments, foreign bodies, like I've just mentioned, German embassy, the French embassy, and quite a lot of others. And coming in as the Emerging Tech and Strategy Lead, that it's my core responsibility to fine-tune those partnerships and make sure that relationships between Immersive Tech and partners are robust and very, very productive. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Very nice to meet you. And Africa is very important, like continent for all of us. It's the future. So I would like to invite the next person to introduce themselves. Could we have Martin Rabbit to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, good morning, everyone. So my name is Martin Rabbit. I'm from Brussels, Belgium, entrepreneur. I'm the CEO and founder of Dentaverse. We are building the metaverse for the dental industry and dentistry. Been active in the medical world for the past 15 years, and we've dedicated our last 2 years into bringing into a very niche industry, dentistry, everything from blockchain to metaverse. I'm very happy to be part of the World Council and to be part of this group. A lot of connection and introduction into different levels of into medical and healthcare, where I can bring value, and anything I can help with, I'm always available. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Martin. Healthcare is a very important area for using metaverse and different simulation technology. So your presence will be really valuable. Thank you so much. Okay, the next one who raised their hand is Yusuf Gapsi. Would you like to say a few words about yourself?
With pleasure. Thank you, Christina. I'm Yusuf, the co-founder of Metagame Hub and the DAC, which is a DAO incubator and accelerator. And Metagame Hub being a platform to invest, build, and experience the metaverse. So I've been around since early 2021, onboarding brands and companies in metaverse, defining their strategy, which metaverse makes more sense for them to be in, building tools for creators and builders, enabling them to build easier by themselves in the metaverse, and build strategic partnerships with the major open metaverse platforms like Sandbox, Decentraland, Somniospace, CryptoVoxels, which are all partners of Metagame Hub, and myself responsible for partnerships there. And it comes like in investments, advisory, and yes, so now like, let's say the mission and the goal is mass adoption, right? So building the right tools, enabling you to invest, build valuation tools to fairly priced metaverse lands, based in Germany, currently in France, in end of week NFT Paris. Is anyone joining? Very happy to connect. I see Norma raising her hand. See you in a couple of days. And yeah, so from my side, like where I can support from what you, Christina, named is the corporation side, academical institutions, and obviously metaverse organizations. With the academic institutions, the idea is we build strategic partnerships with universities. University of Bogota, Fresenius, Aachen, Frankfurt School with the Frankfurt School Blockchain Center. So let's say there is already a network that I say maybe we can leverage for this organization. And yeah, very happy to meet you. And I'm very sure I'm gonna meet some of you in other working groups. Yeah, I could talk for hours, so you have to stop me.
That's wonderful. I can see there can be a lot of exciting synergies because the council is doing like metaverse related course. So we can definitely put in touch in our head of education and also head of accelerator as well as big business corporate. And,
yeah, so I'm in contact with Clement with the education. Thank you to pointing this out. I would also point this, we launched a consortium to educate the mass. So we have educational programs for metaverse. So like esports, real estate. So let's say each month having like an educational cohort for CEOs, founders of like 20 seats. And the goal is of course non-paying, yeah, it's free. And the goal is actually to foster education and hear about like the different use cases. So I will definitely loop you in there, all of you, and I'm sure it's going to be beneficial, yeah, to share in your network and yeah, let's educate the world.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Delighted to have you. So the next person who raised their hand is called Deepan Jan Das. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello, it's Deepanjan Das. I'm from Finland, and I have been in Finland for 7 years working in this metaverse industry. As you can say that developing like AR smart glasses and working with all kind of AR and VR devices. So basically my role in the partnerships will be with the academic institutions because we in Finland, we have a whole ecosystem of startups related to basically AR industry is a very big and emerging here. So I would like to participate with local universities and also I am involved in startups, so and also some accelerator programs. So that's from my side.
Thank you. Really nice to meet you. The next one to introduce themselves is Norma Dyson Pickman. Do you want to have a start? We can't seem to be able to hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. So thank you so much, Christina. So happy to be here, and good morning to everyone. So I'm Norma Dyson Pickman, intermediate painter, artist and sculptor, and I'm interested, I'm also CEO of Norwegian Gallery and Norwegian Decentralized Art Investments Company. And okay, I'm artist, that's correct, but from 2018, I'm very much interested in blockchain, and therefore also for the royalties of artists and artworks that can be traced. And so I was engaged in idea of a global blockchain-based art platform, which at that time was not yet possible because of interoperability of blockchain was not yet in place and is not yet now. But the things with NFT, with metaverse are evolving, and now so basically now I'm more working on my personal project. I will give you after the link for the Norwegian Solar Metaverse Gallery on Spatial. and I'm doing doing minting on different platforms, on Ethereum, Celo, also with one sustainability project of plastics. And now I'm, for me, it's very important that artworks can reliable financial assets in some way, so that they can be traced and they can be also evaluated properly. So there are several platforms. They are Verisart. I'm also employing Verisart for certificate of artworks. And for the future, I would like to put together heritage and art, contemporary art and heritage, in sort of doing digital twins of castles in Slovenia or in France or in Liechtenstein, and to put in those castles to put in these castles galleries, virtual galleries of artworks and certain projects. So therefore, I will. That's it.
Thank you so much. We have a working group about art and culture, so maybe you can also join that and get involved. Thank you. Okay, the next one is Pragaha and Pradeep. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi Christina. This is Praga from India. I'm a research scholar from a central university from the country. And as my research is, of course, on metaverse, and I'm glad that I'm doing a research on metaverse as well. And sooner or later, I'm planning to connect with each of you individually just to have a short discussion on metaverse. And as I will be interested to contribute on our research and education side, and also to collaborate with other academic institutions from the country. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I think that you can definitely talk into our head of education, the professor. Yeah. And we can also assist you to see how to go from here. Okay, the next one is Monica Manolova. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi Christina, it's very good to meet you. Apologies for not being able to switch on my camera. I'm traveling and my internet is not that great. I'm Monica Manolova, PhD in Geographic Information Systems out of Sofia University, St. Clement Ohridski, Bulgaria. I work in the telecommunications industry for corporate communications, but at the same time I develop projects and I develop innovative frameworks for the Digital National Alliance for the country. We work with the European Skills and Jobs committees, we work with the UN, we work with IEEE and numerous other organizations, including EIT. What I'm good at is developing consortiums, working on innovative projects and making sure that projects go through. And also, Norma, it's very good to meet you as well. I recently established contact with some of the excellent people that work in heritage and culture with VR technologies. And actually the first company that did a digital twin of ancient Rome for Europe.
Wow.
So it is going to be quite fun working together with all of you and looking forward to that.
Perfect.
That's wonderful. And your link with IEEE will be really important. So we will have a separate chat. Thank you so much for joining us today. Okay, the next one is Steve. Masaya, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Christina, for this opportunity. My name is Stephen Mwasia. I'm from Kenya, Africa. I work for a company, tech startup. We call it Mara. Mara is a blockchain company that is trying to demystify blockchain and build trading apps within the African market. We're based in Kenya, Nigeria, and the UK. And I am the one in charge of IT risk and compliance, as well as regulatory compliance across the 3 countries. And I'm really looking forward to work with you as a team, especially on matters regulatory and compliance within the Kenyan market, because Kenya is one of the countries that is setting pace of tech adoption in Africa. And you all know that Elon Musk is also pointing on coming to Kenya. So I'll be happy to help you in connection with the Kenyan government within this continent. So looking forward for that, Christina.
That's wonderful. We'll be very delighted if you can help us to get connected with Kenyan government and looking at the regulations and policies. Thank you so much. Cool. Do we have any other members who want to have a quick intro about themselves now?
I'll go. Janet McBool. I'm based in New Zealand, but work across Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore. I work in AI. I'm the executive director for the Artificial Intelligence Researchers Association, which is all 8 New Zealand universities and all 6 Crown Research Institutes, as a collaboration of representatives from those organisations driving the strategy around AI, and we work with the government and other industry stakeholders around that for New Zealand. I'm also currently just recently started at Oricon, which is smaller version of WSP and Jacobs and things like it's an engineering firm. I'm the innovation partner for New Zealand. And I'm also a principal advisor across Asia Pacific in IoT, agritech, fintech, smart cities, and AI. And I'm just really keen to ensure that there's a voice from and an opportunity to connect with key industry representatives, but the research community and other relevant stakeholders in Australia and New Zealand.
Wonderful. I think there are lots of exciting area you can contribute because your expertise is so diverse. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah. Cool. I see Nathan Magno. You are next. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, this is Nitin Mangal from India. So I am a blockchain developer. I advise investors on which tokenomics projects to invest upon, and I advise projects on how to design their tokenomics to raise investments. So in WMC, I am trying to look for the partnerships that we can hold upon to research upon the latest news, what partnerships we can engage in.
Wonderful. I think Daniel probably will be in discussion with you on anything to do with open metaverse and on the IT side. So thank you so much for joining us. Yeah. Cool. Next, we have Email Kuna. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Bimal. I'm talking to you from Dubai. I'm the president and founder of a Silicon Valley-based startup called Liveplex. We're in the Web3 space. We built a middleware infrastructure which is API connected. It helps all entities move from Web 2 to Web 3 quite seamlessly. We've just come out of stealth mode in October and very aggressively pursuing the commercialization of the engine. So Liveplex is really a solution we built, which is agnostic of blockchain, it's agnostic of storage, it's agnostic of any analytics engines that clients may use. So it really promotes interoperability in the sense that Web3 is meant to be. And we're in the first stage of engaging with clients, and there's some exciting projects on the way. One of our big successes has been that Oracle have whitelisted us by porting us onto their blockchain. So Oracle's blockchain is now really Liveplex, and now they're beginning to take us to clients. So we're now in this exciting world of Web3 and building the metaverse, which we are doing through a sister company that we have called Zen Sciences. So we really have the capability of an end-to-end solution for clients looking to move from Web 2 to Web 3. Thank you.
That's wonderful. So now it's 9:31 in London time. We still have a lot of agenda to go through. So shall we go through the agenda? If we still have time spare, we can allow other members introduce themselves, or we can organize separate, get to know you session, and we can socialize a little bit, get to know you a bit more. Cool. Let me just share my screen, if I may. And Can you see my screen here?
Yes, it's coming. I would like to ask everybody to mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Only Christina should be unmuted, please, because thank you.
Yeah, can you see it now? Is it big enough or should I make it larger?
Larger, please.
Yes, sir. I wonder how can I do it? Can I do it on screen? Maybe not. Let me just see if I can do it on my other screen. Yeah. Is it big enough now, or is that too big? Can you see it?
Well,
yes, but it's zoomed. It's zoomed within the document. Otherwise, like people can also zoom within the presentation screen. So, like if I zoom from my side, I can see also like big.
Is it much better now, or is that too small?
If we zoom,
just leave it at that.
Yeah.
It's okay like that.
It's okay.
Just continue.
Sorry, what did you say?
It's okay like that. Just start to present.
Okay, that's fine then. So many thanks to all of you who have responded to the membership survey, because I think it's really important we have much better understanding of what our members want, so we can better structure the whole thing to support you guys to maximize the impact. So far we have 28 members who already responded, and based on the response, we asked all of you, what kind of new partnership would you be interested in contributing? And it seems like at this moment, the top 3 areas are very much in line with the introductions from our membership so far. So about 23% is interested in collaborating with UN agencies, and also it's the same with corporate as well as academic institutions. So that's also our priority. Yeah, so that's the first question. And also in terms of time commitment, most of you can make on a monthly basis. I think at this moment, perhaps something like 10 hours per month to all the way to like 20 hours maximum is like the range where most people can commit to. So that's roughly about 2.5 hours per week, which I think is quite sensible. And in terms of organizations you have already working with and want to set up partnership for the council, I think some of you have already mentioned. So I'm not going to go through details here, but we will be following up with each of you who have mentioned about different partnerships here to like develop a roadmap moving forward. And also, Daniel, do you want to say a few quick words about our plan regarding how we can encourage each member to help us develop different membership, different like partnership with organizations?
Yeah, thank you. One of the things that really helps any organization move forward is when every member has a task and a responsibility to bring forth. So Christina and I were talking, and what I was suggesting is that everyone pick one organization, one partnership to go forth and connect with. Bring that to the next meeting as a call to action where they have engaged with one entity, with one type of contact, and to see if we can move forward. If everyone brings forward just one, then we can expand greatly. It's not a big task, and if we can do that within the next 4 weeks, then we can move forward very quickly. My role in this group is to assist from a technology standpoint, where the website is updated. I will work with Dr. Michael to update the Slack and coordinate the organization so that content and information is readily available. If you have any questions, if you have anything that you would like added, you can come to me directly. But for the most case, if everyone just takes on the responsibility of bringing in one potential partner, then this will expand quite quickly.
Thank you, Daniel. So that's our plan in terms of giving people more opportunity to contribute, and that's wonderful. Okay, let's have a look on the proposed working group structure. So what we have came up with for the time being is we would like to have a roughly smaller executive working group. So we will have the expert meeting weekly to implement strategies and take actions. And at the same time, we will develop different special working groups which can meet on a less regular basis, perhaps monthly, to decide strategies, roadmap, and mileage for your specialized area of interest. So what we have done here is if we're having a look on the current council structures, you can see there are many different working groups. So we have regulations and policies, sustainability, standards, accelerator, our technology lead, as well as nomination, acceleration, education, open metaverse, marketing, government advisory, entertainment, arts design, disaster health. So for the above working groups, I think the ideas we have got at this moment is we will have some people who can express an interest to lead the partnership, working in collaboration with each of the key priorities of the council moving forward. So that's what we have proposed, and also there are some working groups which are in the process of being setting up, which will take some time. So I guess we will just do the whole thing as a work in progress. So the idea is today is 22nd of February. I probably will try to organize another meeting to cater to the time zone of people who are based in North America, because it's quite late for them. And so they can also have a little bit more understanding of the whole process. But the idea is we will start to open for the executive group position within the international partnership group between tomorrow to about 1st of March. And it will be like a very simple application. You can express your interest and telling us a little bit more about your areas. And we will try to get the executive group appointed on 8th of March. And then we will start to put together some initial overall partnership strategy between 9th and the 16th of March. And also at the same time, we will looking at, we will map out all the existing Metaverse organizations, say Metaverse Standard Forum, Metaverse Safety Initiative, etc. We will contact them and see if there is any areas of collaboration. And then from 17 March onwards, or Daniel, if you agree, we can start that earlier. Just basically, we will have an Excel sheet for members contribute to partnership development. Yeah, so that's roughly the timetable we have developed. Daniel, do you think that's pragmatic and achievable, or is that too late?
Yes. No, I think that's pragmatic and achievable.
Okay. Today, are you happy for this timetable?
Of course I am. Just to let you know additionally that we are now in process of naming also the other chairs of the listed working groups. So I agree, and I really like it that we are also with a concrete schedule, what we will do when. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, that's wonderful. And so far, in terms of the position we have initially started, it will be secretary, communication representative, fundraising representative, because we know money is not everything, but without money, sometimes things can move a little bit too slowly. So I think it's quite important we're focusing on how we can finance all the many different amazing initiatives we are working at the council. So we would like to have dedicated person working with different part within the organization on potential fundraising opportunities, either through government or through private sector. So any support and guidance you can give us, that will be greatly appreciated. And then based on the interest of the members, collected from the survey, we have put together the intergovernmental liaison representative, government, business, academic, and also, as I mentioned here, we have different working groups. We will also create like liaison representative for all the working groups who would like to develop further on their partnership. And so far, I already spoke to 3 of them, and all of them said yes. So we will also have a dedicated representative to working with our chair on accreditation, as well as open metaverse related partnership. This will be pretty much only a starting point. We will add more positions in line with overall strategy and priority of the council. So if you have any good ideas or you want to get involved, we'll very much welcome your great contribution. Yeah. Any questions or comments?
I will try to additionally explain, because a lot of interaction we will have with the government advisory board that we are now setting up. Here, just that you will get the picture we are trying to get, also with through the work of this group, basic contacts with formal representatives of governments, that we will start to include them in the advisory board, where of course we would like to have them as a formal representatives, but we will set up this working group to also in combination with representatives of companies and experts, but basically quite important operations to be done also with this group is that you map some potential candidates of the governments that they will then of course engage in advisory group. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Tadej. And also another idea I have got is I understand everyone who have very kindly to volunteer their time to contribute to the very interesting work of the council are all very busy. So I was thinking for all the proposed positions, maybe we can have like a job share. So each position can be conducted by a pair. And then in that way, you can support each other. And also, I think there are sometimes about timetables and the time zone issues. Maybe there are meetings you won't be always be able to attend. So in that way, we can really share the workload, but also get things done and make some friends and create some partnerships. So that would be quite nice. What would you reckon? I guess no answer is a yes. Wonderful. Cool. So that's pretty much what we want to discuss today. Do we have any other business, any areas of suggestions anyone would like to raise?
Yes, Christina,
Yes,
if I may. Since partnerships are overlapping sometimes also with the accelerator, and we are also looking for partnerships in accelerator, I believe to have this dedicated person who will be in charge for that inside your working group, it would be amazing. So we don't know, we will not go after same people, you know, and there will be a mess then. So basically aligning on the strategy of the accelerator, aligning on the strategy of partnership group, we have one person who is dedicated to bring partnerships for the accelerator, and also you mentioned funding, which is good.
Since I'm in both working groups, I propose I can also contribute there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, Clem. So Yusuf and I can collab and, well, you know, make sure that like it runs smoothly.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing, Chloe.
I think that would be like a really interesting area. So yes, let's maybe create one more position for the accelerator liaison representative. So you have dedicated support from the partnership side. And also today, what myself and Daniel have discussed recently is there will be setting up of different country chapters. And maybe that will also like we bring them under international partnership, and we create maybe 6 different like regional like leadership and then we can have different country chapters, like reporting to them, so it will be much better, like structure. But I will have a separate conversation with you on that.
Yeah, you meant continental, 6 continental regions. You meant that one, huh? Yeah. Initially, we had this idea, yes, but we can do it separately. I do agree.
Yeah, let's do that separately. Okay, that's pretty much about it. And I think the next meeting, as I mentioned in the group, will be 20th of March. And to make it much more convenient to our global audience, we want to set it for 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. London time. So hopefully that will be accommodating enough and friendly enough to every one of you. We still have about 13 minutes. Does anyone want to make an introduction or have some comments or questions? Zishan, I see you raise your hand. Do you want to go ahead?
Oh, sorry. So I think I should well, I think we have covered the point. Yusuf and I kind of agreed to make a home run on that, right?
Okay. So, Obik, I think you raised your hand.
Yes, I was going to mention that country reps should be involved, particularly when we have continental leads, so that they all too can be the eyes and know what is going on in respect to their countries. Several metaverse projects can be localized for countries, then reporting to the international relations makes it unique for those continents. What's applicable in Nigeria may not be applicable in New Zealand, and of course, it gives it that uniqueness and flair. So if we have continental leads like you just suggested, and they work with country leads, it helps in doing what we're doing in the metaverse space per country or per continent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think that's a good idea. We'll definitely take your points and propose some efficient structure moving forward. Cool. Is there anybody else have any comments, or you want to introduce yourself to the rest of the group so we know a little bit more about you? Ethan, I think you raised your hand. Do you want to say something? Yasser. Sorry, Yasser Kahali.
Yasser Khalid.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you all, and it's my pleasure to be part of this team and to be member of with you, working with you. I don't know why I feel I missed some points, maybe because I'm a little bit old, or maybe because I came a little bit late. But generally, I think we write to each other before about I'm working as urban planner. I'm not expert in the metaverse or in the IT in general, but I know what I need from the metaverse. And I think the first point I'm looking for, what's our plan, what's our strategic plan, and then we could subdivide it to detailed plan, and then to put goals and KPIs. I'll wait the presentation that you presented to us. Would you please send it, just to have a look and to be part of this entity, to work. I am Egyptian, by the way, but I'm living in UAE, and I know a lot of people, especially in UAE, working in the metaverse, and now it's one of the trends, either in the government or in the private sector. So I think we have a good choice to begin from UAE to other countries in the MENA region in general. But I'd like to understand first, what's the hierarchy of our of the council? What's the main goals, and how could we achieve it? And this is part of my work now, which I could help, and I could translate the goals to KPIs and time plan. Thank you very much for your time and for all members. And it's my pleasure to be to work with you all and hope to see you in the next meeting.
That's wonderful. Yasser, thank you so much for your very important question. Regarding the governance and structures, I wonder if I may invite our interim vice chairman, Tadej, to give a quick answer to you. Tadej.
Yes, Yasser, also I can share the presentation deck with you that we already prepared with the main aim to communicate how we are structuring ourselves. But basically, we have executive board where the chair and vice chair, secretary are members of. Then we establish. You could see I think already 9 or 10 working groups. We named their chairs, and these working groups now started to with their activities. You see how the working group for partnership will prepare the strategy and then to start to realize it. Also, for additional the vision and the main aims and the goals, I would like to ask you to visit the webpage where we are communicating this from the start on. But basically, the idea is to have the global network of stakeholders from the companies, from the governments, from the experts, NGOs to collaborate in the time of development of metaverse, to influence it to in positive way, that it will be open, inclusive and democratic. So with this aim we established the organization. It's quite interesting that it's really a huge interest of members, also experts to join. This is in short, but of course a lot of activities have to be done in the future, so really welcome to be part of this group, but maybe you will also find the interest to join some other groups related to the interest, because you explained that you are an entrepreneur. Probably we will have some other groups also to be interested for you.
Thank you so much today.
Thank you.
Do you have any further question, or maybe I can quickly chip in? Okay. So just to let everyone know, the recording of this meeting will be shared on Slack, and also the agenda, and we'll also produce like minutes so we can follow up properly. Daniel, do you have any points to add regarding maybe we can work together to develop the application form for the different openings, and people can express interest, and then we can get that appointed in the next 2 weeks, and we can start to get strategies, roadmap formulated by our membership moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. So what we'll do is we'll set up some forms on the website that people can register. We'll put everything up so it's transparent on a Google Drive, Google Sheet, so everyone can see what's going on, and you'll have access to that. If you have any proposals or suggestions, Obi, I just read your chat. Let's seriously discuss that. We want to make sure that we're taking everyone's opinions and suggestions into account, and we'll bring that forward to the executive committee as well as the board group leaders, and we'll, as a group, decide what's best. So we'll definitely make sure that everyone's voice is heard moving forward.
That's wonderful. We are very open, and I think everyone can play such an instrumental role in their specialized field and interested areas. So any contribution, advice, or suggestions are always warmly welcome here. And I wonder if we have any other further comments or questions from our membership.
The only thing that I would suggest is with the goal of connecting with one potential partner, send an email to Christina and myself right off the bat of who you're looking at, and we'll start to create a list so people can see and not double pick the same organization. So as soon as you can, send an email, a quick LinkedIn message, and we'll start the sheet off. And if you see someone already going after the same contact, let's not double connect with the same partner.
I think that would be great. Email probably will be easier because LinkedIn is just like too many messages every day. It's a little bit difficult to track. Yeah.
Email.
Cool. If we don't have any questions, we actually finished 3 minutes ahead of time. So that's one perfect ending. Everyone seems to be happy. So that's the best way we want to move forward. Cool. Thank you so much again for joining us today. And we are looking forward to working with you and really make a equitable, inclusive, and sustainable metaverse for all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
See you. Pleasure meeting you all.
Thank you.